When you see a clean window, you just want to get your fingerprints on it. When you see a movie is rated R, you're curious to see what it's about. When a shirt is sold out, you suddenly really want to buy it. When someone's eating something, you want to have it too. And when someone doesn't love you, you just want them more. And when it's Monday, we all just want to go back to the weekend. I wonder why we always want that one thing we can't have more than the 10 things we do have. What's something that you want to have because you can't? Well, is it me, Kevin? Or something else? If you want me, stay with us until the end, guys. This is Kevin's Hot Beats. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Monday, August 4th was Touch by Miss A. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from ZEA. Why do we want to do the things we are not supposed to do? And want the things we aren't, supposed to do? If I told you not to listen to Hot Beat, would that make you want to tune in more? Then, if that's true, don't listen to Hot Beat. Well, okay, so now you want to tune in more. Or really, you guys not gonna tune in to my radio? Really? Here's how, guys. Alright, we've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can tune in to us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of ZEA, and on part 2, we'll be back with Panita on Hello Stranger. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Here is 둘 중에 하나, Runaway by Kara, and Back by Infinite. Mission Impossible! Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of ZEA. Here is your first hint. Sistar recently made their comeback with their second mini album, Touch and Move. Who is the last member of Sistar after Hyorin, Bora, and Tasom? Number 1, Uyu. Number 2, Chayu. Number 3, Soyu. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeats. Now, while you're doing that, let's listen to one song. Love La 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 by VIX. Now, second hint on Mission Impossible. The song Some, which was one of the biggest hits of the year, was the duet between Jung Gi-go and this artist. Now, who is the member of Sistar who sang on the song Some? Number 1, Uyu. Number 2, Chayu. Number 3, Soyu. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeats. Let's listen to one song, Some by Soyu and Jung Gi-go, featured by Lil Boy. Now here's the last Mission Impossible hint. This singer was featured in a music video for K-Will's song Day One. Who is this singer who is a member of Sistar? Number 1, Uyu. Number 2, Chayu. Number 3, Soyu. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeats. Now here's some more music for you. 오늘부터 1일, Day One by K-Will. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1 was this is the Sistar member who is left after removing Hyorin, Pora and Tasom. Number 2, this singer performed the duet Some with Jeonggigo. Number 3, this singer was featured in K-Rool's music video for Day 1. Who is this artist? Number 1, Uyu. Number 2, Chayu. Number 3, Soyu. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeats. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Now here is some more music for you. 그때 그대로 from Time to Time by Angli featured by 배치기. Nana by Park Jae-bum, J Park featured by Rocco and AOMG. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login. So if you haven't got it, you know what to do. Get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeats. And also, if you're joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on air button or download the Arirang cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now, here's some more music for you. 심장이 말했다. Why my heart, my heart says, by So Real, and Buen Camino from Shinhaesung and Lin. Alright, it's message time, guys. But before that was 심장이 말했다. My Heart Says by So Real and Buen Camino from Shinhaesung and Lin. First up, Kim Menu from Taiwan. Kevin oppa, it's time to go to bed, but I still want to listen to your radio, so secretly tuning in. I love to hear your sexy voice every day. I love you so much. Hope I can meet you next when I go to Korea. Good luck for me. 오빠 사랑해요. And this is Kim and Yu from Taeman. Thank you for your reading. We'll happy for a whole year if you read out my message, I think. Fatma from Turkey. Dear Kevin, I just want to say that I really have fun while listening to Hotbeat. By the way, I've just learned that you are the member of Zea. I didn't know that, even though I know Zea. That's weird. Anyways, take care of your health so that I can keep singing. Bye-bye. Myself from Philippines. Hello, Kevin. My sexy Kim Hyunjung oppa is back. Can you please play his song entitled His Habit? Please. Thank you. Kim Jun from Korea. Hello, Kevin oppa. My name is Jun. It's burning these days, like seriously burning. I don't own a fan or air conditioner, so I just pouring sweat all day. How do you beat the heat, Kevin? My song request is Indigo's Summer, please. Thank you. Maya from Russia. Hello, Kevin oppa. How was your day? I hope you're in good mood this night and morning. Oh, yes, Kevin. Your cover of Carrie Hilson's song is so good. Sometimes I like your covers more than the original. Ha ha. My song request is MIB's 끄덕여줘, not long. Bye-bye, Kevin oppa from Maya with love. Amber from USA. Solo day. Oh, I love this song so much. The music video and dance for it are so cute. I really like it a lot. Cho Sung-in from Korea. Does Arirang Radio accept written fan letters? Yes. I want to send you a really heartfelt handwritten letter. If it's possible, where can I send the letter to? You can send to, okay, it's in Korean, so you can write it down. I'll read it slowly. 서울시 서초구 서초동 1467-80 아리랑 타워 Kevin's Hotbeat 앞으로 보내주시면 됩니다. Alright. That was the address. Well, you can find the address at the online on our website, and also you can search it on search engines. There's address on there in English. So if you guys want to send the letters, yes, please send in lots of letters, please. Thanks for sharing, guys. Here is 끄덕여줘, Not Along by MIB, requested by Maya from Russia, and His Habit by Kim Hyun-jung, featured by Kim Yerin, and Kanto, requested by myself from Philippines. You've just heard 끄덕여줘, Not Along by MIB, requested by Maya from Russia, and His Habit by Kim Hyun-jung, featured by Kim Yerim and Kanto, requested by myself from Philippines. Well, guys, it's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beats, but I'll be back in second half with our guest, Panita, with a segment, Hello Stranger. This is the last song from the part 1, Ready for Love by Megan Lee. And guys, if you want to send a letter or if you want to just message me, anything that you want to share, the stories, please leave your message on our message board, including anything that you want to, if you want to write for the, for example, Hello Stranger, please leave the Hello Stranger inside your message. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in second half. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat. You've just heard 자꾸자꾸 You by Henry. Now, welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beats. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Guess what, guys? We're finally going to have a girl group on Hot Beat, the first time since Lady early this year. Finally, my prayers has been answered. So here are the details. Sunny Days, who will release their new song, 세상에 반은 남자. Half the world is men, on July 31st. We'll be coming to Hot Beat on August 8th. Leave us lots of questions and messages for Sunny Days on our message board for your choice to win a signed CD from Sunny Days. Now we will listen to Hot Fresh by Daybreak and Danny Girl by Lady Jane before coming back with Panita on Hello Stranger. Funnier than a comedian, stranger than Indian.
You've never met anyone like this.
Hello, stranger! On Monday nights, we get to meet with your most unusual friends with together. Yeah, with together, Panita.
With together,
Panita. Yep. Went the other way. Anyways, we are here with Panita right here in the studio.
Yes.
Hello. How you been?
I've been pretty good.
Yep. You look great.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe because I got a tan.
Have you been to the beach?
I went to
lately?
the pool, to the Han River pool.
All right. That's
and
fair.
Only half of my body is tan. If you can see my arm, there's a line. Only half of it is dark, and half of it isn't. I have to go back and...
So that means you've done your tan halfway through, but the other half is just
only
not
half
close with the sun or something.
I don't know why. It's very weird. How was your week?
I've been great. I actually been to one of the pool. It's not a pool. It's like a river, Han River.
Okay.
Kind of river. Yes. And I've been there, and nice. Isn't
it nice?
It's really nice.
We ordered chicken. I ordered chicken. I ordered chicken.
Chicken and pizza and
ramen.
Not ramen.
Oh, sorry.
Just the chicken.
Okay. On a diet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
Just chicken.
Okay. Now, we had 3 different stories last week. First one was 2시간씩 샤워하는 동생, 2-hour home spa. Number 2, 새벽에 노래 연습하는 roommate, music never sleeps. Number 3, 운전할 때 난폭해지는 아빠, dad's rose rage.
Yes.
So let's take a look
at our listeners'
Yep.
votes.
First up,
Number 1, Kim In-ha from Korea.
Kim In-ha, yes.
All of the stories have to do with people being inconsiderate to those around them. Of course. Number 1, living with someone who hogs the shower is very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Especially when it's time to go to work or school. Having to wait for someone would be very annoying. And number 2, I think that I'd be very stressed out. It's one thing if you live alone, but you should know your limits when you're living with another roommate.
Yep.
And number 3, there are a lot of people like that. No, I think that you need to, think about your family as well and be considerate. So out of these 3, I still think number 1 is the weirdest. It must be so frustrating.
Wow.
The 2-hour home spa.
Yeah. Number 2 is from Maria from Singapore. I vote for number 1. 2 hours in the bathroom is too much. I can't relate to her story. My uncle will stay in a bathroom more than 1 hour too. And my grandma will accuse me for staying in the bathroom for too long. Okay, so number 1.
Number 1.
Yep.
And then Aileen Kwek from Singapore. Dear Kevin, I vote for number 1.
Okay.
A 2-hour home spa. As a girl, I can understand that occasionally.
Okay.
We would spend time in the shower to pamper ourselves, put on hair masks, scrub our body, exfoliate ourselves, etc., etc. But a 2-hour shower daily is just way too much. This is such a waste of water. Just imagine how much the water bill would be.
Yeah. Yu-kyung from Korea. I vote for number 1, 2-hour homemade spa. I would understand when you're exfoliating your entire body, like get the sauna, but taking a regular shower for 2 hours, it's a waste of water time, and it's inconsiderate to your family members, and it's triple kill in the bad way. For number 2, the girl who sings in the middle of the night. Are you preparing for an audition? For number 3, the father will with the road rage. Please calm down for your family. I'm asking because the topic is of driving came up, but Kevin, how do you go in reverse?
Are you good at reversing?
Yes.
Do you keep your left hand on the wheel?
Yep.
Or your right hand on the wheel?
Left hand.
Left hand, and then
I do this.
You put the... I have the funniest story.
Because I can't drive in, how different.
Australia's on the
other side.
I never knew.
But the brake, all that is the same. Basically,
exactly
but the
same.
handle is kind of different. It's the other side, so you get to, and the
roads are opposite too.
So
I have a really funny story. My friend, he's a guy. You know how girls have this lomang, this fantasy
yes.
of guys driving and reversing, and they put their right hand behind the passenger
seat, yes.
And then they do this reverse thing. So this guy was trying to do it. And then, he was trying to reverse, and he put the gear in R, put his left hand on the wheel, and tack! He put his hand behind
the seat, yep.
the girl's head.
Oh.
Instead of the seat. So it slapped her right on the neck. It was just the funniest story I've ever heard in my whole life.
Well, did you like it?
I mean, they probably had a good laugh. I don't know if they're still dating or what happened, but it's definitely a good memory. And
good memory.
It probably hurt her a lot if he was trying to be very macho.
But, yeah. Do you have a driver license?
I do have my driver license. Okay. Thank God it's the same in Korea and in America.
Yep.
So the same. The wheel is on the left, and then the same side of the road. And I a couple months ago, I got my Korean driver's license.
Oh,
so I now can drive. Thank you.
Wow.
And when I went to Jeju Island, I drove for the first time in Korea.
Wow.
That was very exciting.
Nice.
It's very refreshing. Nice. I love driving.
Driving, yes. Fast and furious.
Yeah.
Vroom.
Not too fast and not too furious. Yeah.
Okay. Just for your safety.
For our safety and for the father's safety also.
Father's safety. So basically we have number ones, right? Number one's was the most voted.
Yeah, the 2-hour shower.
Yeah.
Way too long.
It's way too long.
Yep.
Way too long. All right. So I wonder what kind of people we will be meeting today. So Panita, what do we have?
Well, I came across so many crazy stories, so many cute stories, so many random stories, so many bizarre stories. I mean, there was one time I saw an article, this dog actually fainted because he was so happy from seeing his owner after 2 years.
Really?
Isn't that so sweet?
Oh.
Actually fainted. I would have been so scared for my dog's life. I thought he would have died. But if you see the video, you have to look it up.
All right.
He's running, and then he just faints. Because he's so happy to see his owner. It's been 2 years. And I think it's so amazing that they still remember the owner's smell and face. But anyways, that's not what I prepared today. What I prepared is 10 most bizarre people on Earth.
Bizarre people on Earth.
Now these are just weird, strange people that...
Strange people.
It defies science, I think.
Okay.
Okay, number 1 is this guy named Gok. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name.
Ngoc, yes.
It's a Thai name. He is 64 years old, and he went 3 decades without sleep.
Really?
Now, he said he could never sleep at night after getting a fever in 1973, and has counted infinite numbers of sheep during then 11,700 consecutive sleepless nights.
Oh, no.
So I guess he's insomniac. And, you know, a lot of people say that if you can't sleep, it definitely does affect your health. But for him, he says he's still healthy. He's a farmer, so he can farm normal like others. He's improving his health. You know, the elderly resident of Kue Trong commune in Thailand. Now, that this district, he said he can carry 2 50-kilo bags of fertilizer down a 4-kilometer road. Wow. Every day.
Every day.
Every single day. Wow. And he has 6 children.
So he must be very healthy?
He must be very healthy.
Yeah, because, you know, he got all this health to...
You know, have 6 children?
Yep. And, you know...
I mean, if you're not sleeping, what else are you going to do? You know?
Sleeping is really important. It's one of very important...
It is.
Life's cycle.
It's sleeping and eating. If you can't sleep, then you die. Some people die. But in this case, I love sleeping. I could sleep anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anywhere, anytime. Right. Well, not anytime, but...
Anytime? You said anytime, so sleep right now, please.
If I sleep right now, I would. You'd have to do the show alone.
Okay.
Many of our little listeners are probably sleeping. It's very... Yes. We'll try to keep you guys awake.
Snoring right now. All right.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2.
Baguette. This guy.
All right.
His name is Sanju Baguette. His stomach was once so swollen, he actually had his twin brother inside his stomach.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
So, pregnant?
He was pregnant.
Really? He was pregnant? Are you serious?
I don't understand this. It definitely does defy science, as I told you, but he looked like he was 9 months pregnant. He could barely breathe. He was living in India, and he felt self-conscious about his whole life, about his belly. But one night in June 1999, his problem erupted in something much larger than just, you know, a cosmetic worry. People said that they spot a tumor just after he began the operation, but while operating, he saw something that he had never encountered. None of the people in India or even in the world has ever encountered.
Really?
They cut the stomach, you know, a lot of fluid spilled out, and then first a limb came out, then another limb, and then some genitalia and some part of hair, some other limbs, a jaw's limb. So you can see he actually kind of gave birth to a fetus.
Is this possible though?
I don't know.
Really?
So apparently in his mother's stomach when she was pregnant, she had twins, but the other baby was growing inside of the other baby.
Wow. This is really bizarre.
It is bizarre. How can that happen? And especially for a guy. It's
a guy.
It's
not a female.
Yeah, and I don't think it was alive either because, you know, he grew up and it was still there.
You're right.
So, you know, it was just a baby inside of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3, Yokoi. Shoichi Yokoi, he was
Yep.
a soldier, conscripted into the Imperial Japanese Army in 1941 and sent to Guam shortly thereafter.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1944, as American forces conquered the island,
Yep.
Yokoi went to hiding. He spent 28 years
20 years.
hiding after World War II.
Oh my gosh.
He was discovered in a remote section of Guam in January 24, 1972. And for 28 years, he had been hiding in an underground jungle cave, fearing to come out of hiding, even after
Wow.
finding, these leaflets declaring that the World War has ended. But then he said, it was too much of an embarrassment that I have to return alive. Yeah, I understand a lot of soldiers, especially in Japan, they have a lot of pride of, serving their country, and I do respect that. But
Okay.
wow, 28 years in
20
hiding.
years. Oh, no.
That's like Cast Away.
Cast away, yeah.
But-
in just a lonely island.
Yeah, by himself.
By himself.
His family must have been
Worried.
Yeah, worried and
But
shocked
he-
that he came back.
He was alive, so maybe, maybe he came back to their family.
Yeah,
Went back to their family,
And you know what's
Never
the
know.
crazy thing? You never know how, like, some people are dead, but they're pronounced dead, and you never know if they're alive or not. Like, like the Tupac.
Yes,
Everyone thinks he's
yes,
still alive.
yes.
Or Princess Diana. She's just
Elvis
hiding
Presley.
Yes. All
Even
these-
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You never know.
You
He's,
never know.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be. Most probably. But, like, stuff like
Yep.
this, they could be hiding.
Hiding
or,
somewhere.
They just want to get away from everything.
We have a couple more,
Mm-hmm.
but because of the time, we have to continue. But we'll read the topics.
All right, we'll read the topics.
Miran?
Miran,
He's from where?
where he is
Iran?
Iranian refugee.
Okay.
He's been living at the airport
Yep.
since 1988.
1998. And we have Mitsuo, in a Japanese Jesus Christ.
Now, this guy thinks he's a politician, but he is
Okay.
very, persuaded that
Like-
he is God.
Like, 허경영, right?
허경영?
내 눈을 바라봐. This is the Korean version of.
Oh, really? Does he
Yes.
think he's God?
No, I'm not saying he thinks he's God, but he has this
Oh, his presence.
presence,
I see.
and then he always said, 내 눈으로, if you look at my eyes, you'll get healed. You get, this is the thing that
see.
if you want to research, it's on the.
It's online.
Online,
everywhere.
so.
We'll
Next,
look it up.
Bihari, Bihari, most officially dead person. Who else? Ike?
David Eek?
David Icke. All right.
Yes.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Okay,
He's a
fair.
former professional footballer. What happened to him? Full-time investigator into who and what is really controlling the world. He says the world was ruled by a secret group called the Elite, a race of reptilian humanoids. So he is convinced that reptiles rule the world.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Number
That's
8.
Interesting.
David Allen Bodden.
Yep.
Now he elected himself. He self-elected himself Pope Michael the First. By a group of 6 conclavist or
Catholics.
Sedevantist
Kantist.
Catholics.
Yes. Catholics. That's really hard to pronounce. Anyways, we have Nakamatsu photographed and analyzed every meal for 34 years,
Wow.
and Lotito, Mr.
Eat it all.
It all. So he basically eats all of.
Yeah, he eats
I
everything.
guess I see this picture. He's biting this
A tire?
tire.
I don't know.
Okay, that's interesting.
Metal, glass,
it's
rubber.
like there are so many weird people on a Guinness World Record as well.
Yeah.
Yes, so you guys should check it out. All right, let's continue with our message for today. I have Herim from Korea. I will introduce to you the weirdo of the weirdos. And that is my older brother. My brother is 5 years older than me, and I'm in high school, and he's in college. It's hot now, but it's summer, and my brother uses that as an excuse to walk around our house nearly naked. Okay. He'd come home and say, "Oh man, it's hot," and start to take off his clothes. He'd walk around in his underwear, and it's not just any underwear, it's, oh, briefs. He's not even in shape. He's pretty fat, and he doesn't think about how I don't appreciate having to look at his body all of the time. He doesn't just walk around. He turns on the air conditioner and the fan, and laid in the middle of the family room and fall asleep. I begged him to put some clothes on, and I even told him how disgusting I found him. But he won't listen. He's always be like, "So what? 그래서 뭐?" Am I just being unreasonable? My brother, the man who walks around like Tarzan in the summer, isn't he weird? I get this.
I get this also.
I pretty much understand this because...
I mean, I think all guys do this. I mean, I live with both of my brothers.
But he's not totally naked.
I know. My brothers walk around with their boxers all the time. And it's not something that's... I mean... Seeing all fully grown men, I live with two grown men and they're just in their box. Sometimes it does bother me. I'm like, can you just put on your clothes?
Please.
Gosh. Okay. But I mean, I understand. I mean, sometimes when it's too hot, these clothes are just too heavy no matter how light they are.
Especially when I was in Sydney, it's really hot there. It's like 40 degrees when it's really hot summer.
Yep.
And, I pretty much get this message because, this is all ways my sister told me that, please, Kevin, wear something. Oh my gosh. I'm not fully naked, but,
Yeah.
I'm wearing something.
We're covering the important parts.
Yep. But I get this.
Yeah.
I'm totally sorry to my sister.
Yes.
If she's very annoyed. Yes. But she's like, after she got used to that,
I'm already used to it. I grew up with it. They've always been just with their underwear. And that's fine with me, but just sometimes
it's bothering.
Sometimes very bothering.
Okay. And when you're watching TV and he's like
exactly
walking around.
Walking around is fine. It's just sometimes when you sit, you're at home, you're very comfortable.
Yep.
And sometimes you're too comfortable. And you don't realize that your sister is also a girl.
Okay.
And it's like, whoa, calm down. Whoa. Whoa there.
Whoa there.
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, it would be the opposite. What if your sister walked around with her underwear? Like, 'cause sometimes I would get out of the shower and I could be really lazy or I forgot my clothes. So I quickly, go and get my clothes and then they would be like, oh, put clothes on. And I'd be so mad and angry. And you're such a hypocrite. You're always in your underwear. And I'm just going to get my pajamas and you're yelling at me. And my mom would also get mad at me. I wouldn't understand.
I think it's just a family thing.
Yeah.
It's a family thing.
Yeah.
If you have a sister or brother,
you'd understand.
You would understand.
Yeah.
All right. It's not like weird thing. It's
not like we have feelings or anything.
It's just a family.
Because we're comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable. That's the word.
Yeah.
All right, we will listen to one song before we continue with our two messages. Tarzan. Okay, I think this song is really matching with this situation. Tarzan by Wonder Boys. All right, Tarzan by Wonder Boys. Now, we're back in our studio with Panita. Now, let's continue with our messages, please.
Okay. The next one is by Karen from Japan. Hello, Kevin, Oppa, and Panita Onni.
Yep.
I actually want to vote myself as this week's stranger.
All right.
I have 2 huge stuffed animal sheep in my room, and I've named both of them. Now, the white one is Dabbit, and the brown one is Kevin.
Oh.
And I play with them a lot. Kevin, do you miss me? David, are you hungry? I talk to them and then I don't feel so lonely anymore. If I can, I want to buy another sheep and name it Panita.
Okay.
I actually think of my sheep as my true friends.
Right.
I always play make-believe with them and I have to sleep next to them and I lean on them when I'm sad.
Aww.
And it's really nice because they're so soft and so fluffy. I know I'm way past the age to be playing with dolls, but it makes me feel good to think that I can count on them as my friends. Okay.
Sometimes, or some people, they still carry
these
dolls.
comfort type of things. Some people have comfort blankets.
Blankets?
Comfort stuffed animals.
Do you have any comfort things?
Do I have any comfort things?
Do you still like carry?
I mean, for some nowadays, some people, since technology is so advanced and into our culture, their comfort things are their cell phones or their computer laptops. So they have to have their phones with them, or else they feel so paranoid, or they can't just live without their things. But I've actually never liked stuffed animals or dolls. Even when I was young. Well, Barbies.
Oh, okay. I'm a Barbie girl
in a Barbie world. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's Aqua, right?
I don't know.
Anyways, yes.
Great song. But
Great
yeah,
song.
I've never... Have you... Do you like...
I never
action
played
figures?
with dolls before, you know.
No?
Guys play with robots. You know, those...
They're the same thing. Whatever. Just different colors.
Yeah, true. Well, I totally understand, because when you feel lonely, you need somebody or something that, you know, you just want to get healed. You want to just get recovered.
Yeah.
By just trusting or believing that.
And they wouldn't say anything. They would just listen.
Yep. You know the movie?
Yes.
It's
Ted.
Ted. Right there, Ted. And he's like, he became alive. And, you know, he's like, he drinks.
Yes, because he grew up with
the
little
guy.
boy.
Yep. So, I pretty much understand.
Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
It's a bit strange considering your age, but I remember when I had my dog, if I had a bad day, I would start crying.
Crying in front of the dog?
Yeah, and I'd talk to my dog. I'd be like, Willie, this thing happened to me. Why would he do that? Why would she do this to me? Yeah,
and then
I would do
dog
that.
will, you know,
Wouldn't care. I would so hope to have like a reaction like that.
Okay.
Or like my dog comfort me or something. But he doesn't care. Doesn't care if I'm
You know,
sad.
some dogs, if they are really smart. Well, I think
I've heard some dogs are very sensitive to their owner's emotions.
because they live for
a long time.
years. So they I heard that dogs understand the feeling of the human.
Yeah. So I've heard that. That's why when I cried in front of my dog, I was hoping that he would give me a hug.
Oh, like come here.
Come here.
It's like all right, okay, it's the time to talk.
Yeah.
Come here.
I was gonna hide this, but you look so sad.
So sad.
Come here.
Yes, I saved this for you.
Yeah.
And here
But he didn't do that.
That'll be very scary.
Yes, I know.
Okay, anyways, next, the last message from Anjerim from Korea. I want to introduce to you my boyfriend. My boyfriend used to be the cute bear type of guy, but all of a sudden he got obsessed with plastic surgery. At first he got double eyelid surgery because his eyelashes kept poking his eyeballs, but he turned out more handsome than he had expected.
Wow.
He got so into it that he didn't wait too long to do his nose, and now he's getting a Botox shots periodically in his forehead and jaw. He has braces right now, and he says that the moment they're off, he's going to fix his jaw. He used to be cute, but now I can see I can't see the old cute side of him, no matter how hard I try. His face is as sharp as a knife. He did get more handsome, but I liked his much more. Okay, so she liked his cute face. He's never going to be satisfied, and he'll keep doing this to his face. Please stop him. I guess plastic surgery these days is really popular
and trending.
Everyone from another country, they are coming to Korea to do plastic surgery. I even saw the news that they have this tour, including the plastic. So basically,
it's a tour of
plastic surgery. So
wow,
I was
those clinics, those hospitals. My goodness.
So they have a van. This really famous plastic surgery place. So when they arrive in the airport, they they have the band
waiting for them,
and they make you all the way, to hotel, to the plastic surgery, even the tours, the tour sites, touring sites, yes. They do all that, and then they do the plastic surgery at the end. So
wow.
I guess it's a issue right now here in Korea, and it's really big. It's going big, bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this?
I mean, plastic surgery.
If you had a boyfriend and he's so into this plastic surgery, what would you do?
Oh my goodness. If I had a boyfriend and he was, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I think I would break up with him. But then I love him. But then he just changed way too much. Because I understand when, people start changing. And, there was this other message that came before. I don't know if you guys remember. He was kind of whatever, but he was now really into making his body and working out. And now he's only wearing short sleeves.
Yes.
But, and now she's like, I don't know what happened to him. But I guess, I mean, if
let's say your boyfriend was Kwangi.
My boyfriend was Kwangi.
Yes. All right.
I mean,
that was a tough question, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What if? Okay, no. I mean, that's not. It's different. Okay, this is different because this is the after, and I'm going out with the after of Kwangi.
Yep.
But then this girl is she was with the before, and she's now with the during. And, what I want to say to him is, you are made the way you are. And I completely understand if you kind of have certain flaws. Everyone has flaws that they want to fix. And if you did your eyelid surgery, it doesn't, everyone does it nowadays. It's not that big of a deal. But if you, keep continuing to find flaws, you're never going to be satisfied. And you're going to keep finding things. And sometimes things don't go as well as you planned. And you never know. The medicine might not go well with your body. You might have an allergic reaction. There's so many things that can go wrong. So many things out there, yeah. So I just want you guys to be safe and just be happy with, you have someone that loves you. The way you are right now. Yeah. You can't ask for anything better than that.
All right, that was our messages for today.
Yep.
Number 1 was 집에서 옷 벗고 사는 오빠, Skin to the Wind. Number 2, 인형 친구들과 함께 사는 여자, Real Life Toy Story. Number 3, 성형 중독에 빠진 남자친구, Addicted to Plastic Surgery. Please vote on our message board. Don't forget to send us a message about someone you know who is a bit out of ordinary. Now, we need to send Panita. What's our last song?
Our last song is Dolls by Nine Muses.
Nine Muses. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Pei Mei from Singapore. I have 2 very important assignments on hand, and the deadline is about 3 weeks from now on. After which I will done for the semester, but I'm an ultra procrastinator and always getting things done at the very last minute. What do you do when you procrastinate a lot? Do you even procrastinate a lot because you seem like someone who will get things done ASAP? Do you have any advice? Can I also request for 21's I'm the Best, please? This song serves as a reminder for me that I should always think positive and not feel intimidated by others. 내가 제일 잘 나가. Alright, here is Pei Mei's request song, 21's 내가 제일 잘 나가. I'm the best. Let me tell you that the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, 소유. The winner will be announced after the show on Happy Message Board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea, and also it's time to close out Heartbeat for Monday, August 4th. Our last song would be 오늘따라, So Lonely by Phantom, featured by Kain. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕! 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 안녕!